So in the words of David Attenborough, here we see a wild Paul Compton stalking his prey. Stalking, he will not be beat.
Stop.
Kevin, stop!
Stop!
Hello then, and welcome to the second vlog of this weekend in the North Yorkshire valleys. So where are we going today then? Right, the original plan today was a waterfall, but on the way here we noticed a cloud inversion, and you can imagine what four photographers' reaction was to an inversion. It was absolute and utter carnage in the car. So the waterfall will be there tomorrow, or next time, but the cloud inversion might not be. So you've got to go with your instinct. Plans can change, plans can stay the same. Ours changed. But like I say, we're in the North Yorkshire valleys, and directly in front of me, you are not going to believe why it's in front of us. There is an ice cream van, and I believe he's actually trading. Now bear in mind we're the end of October and there's an ice cream van trading, so only in Yorkshire I guess. But anyway, what can you expect from today? Well, first things first, got to get through this.
Not going through there,
this gate. Paul tried and give up at the first hurdle.
Let's go this way.
The plan was to go for that one, but no. We found a bigger one.
Can't get this through that one.
So, right. First obstacle averted. Now on to the next one. I think we're going up there.
We are going up there.
So,
a bit further along.
That's the next obstacle. So stay tuned. This might be a fun one, I think, judging by those gates. Ice cream van in Yorkshire in October. Sometimes in life you have to make a choice. Our choice back there was zigzag on the path or take the route as the crow flies. Now I'm sure you can see by my breathing, my face colour, which way we went. We went as the crow flies. But, I mean, we're nearly there actually. 5 minutes I reckon we're at the top.
No,
so, what, the tree?
It's not the top.
Okay, I stand corrected. I thought that tree was the top, but I've been informed it isn't, so my bubble has just burst.
Yeah, but look at you, you said you're out of breath. He's lying on camera. This is out of breath.
I'm masking it very well. I'm trying to come across like I know what I'm doing.
At 90 kilos and a bag that's weighing like a small child.
I'll see you guys at the top. Because walking and talking.
You might see me at the top, but I don't know yet. It is bloody steep.
That was definitely last night's tea.
I'm working on tomorrow night.
Well, we have been treated to some fantastic cloud inversion. Well, break of clouds. Ingleborough is just behind you in front of me.
Managed to get up the hill.
And
the
Ingleborough just literally appeared out of nowhere, and I literally had to grab my camera, go handheld. I got 2 images. I'm pretty pleased with them actually. Excuse the mouth, I've got a Rennie. Where was I? Yeah, Ingleborough. 2 handheld shots, and you've got the grass in the foreground, and you've got Ingleborough in the background. I'm not sure about monochrome, possibly could be, but even as I've spoke now, the composition's changed. It's actually gone. I got the best image at the time, so I'll bob those up in a second, and I hope you enjoy them, because personally, even pre-post, I really like them. So I don't know if you can just see it there. Let's have a look. There. Can't really make it out on the camera, but fantastic. Really, really good. Okay then, there's a lot to be said about handheld photography. I know a lot of people swear by tripods, and to an extent I do myself. I swear by a tripod. But the image I've just taken now of this this lawn tree at the top of the top of the valley, if you like, was really nice. We all had a little go, handheld, and to be honest, I'm quite pleased with it. So I'll bob it up in a second. Like I say, keep in mind it was handheld, but right now we're very precariously going higher onto the limestone path, and wow, yeah, just check this out. Quite impressive, even if I do say so myself. So all we need to do now is find another lawn tree, and I think we've got a very nice monochrome heading your way very, very soon. So stay tuned. Right then, so once again we, well I even, went handheld. I've tried to use a lot of negative space. The lawn trees now, it had to be monochrome. With the mist in the background and the limestone path being grey, it had to be monochrome. But thankfully we found a way over this fence, because there's barbed wire. We found a way over, a few stepping stones. So I'm going to head over and use the tripod. I'm more comfortable when I've got the tripod and the camera together. This handheld, it's handy sometimes, but I am a lot more relaxed and more comfortable with the tripod. So let's head over and let's get some really epic pictures. Well, it just got even more epic. Paul was doing his piece, I took my shot. I was just chatting away to Owen, and I looked up, and I don't even ask me what mountain it was, because I couldn't tell you, but it just appeared out of nowhere right to the right hand side of the tree. So there was shutter speeds, there was cameras, there was people going nuts. It was crazy, absolutely emphatic. I got two. I got one with the tree and I got one on its own. But then Paul made a beeline right in front of us all to get a closer image. So I took the opportunity to get an image of him and the mountain, and I'm quite pleased with it actually. He doesn't know about it, so we'll keep that quiet. And if he does watch it, hopefully he might comment, so that'll test him. So if you are watching, Paul, I'll know if you have watched, because you'll comment on that image. But yeah, that just, and as I speak, it's gone. you've got to be so quick when that kind of thing happens. It's run and gun, run and gun, run and gun. Thankfully, I think we all got an image. I know I did, so that's all I'm bothered about. But I'll get off anyway, and I'll get more. This is the first of many lone trees, and we must have been here nearly 45 minutes now. So personally, I'm going to head backwards and get a few more. So look forward to some more lone trees, guys. Right then, we've left that location, that lone tree, and actually on the subject of that lone tree, I took the image again. I moved round a little bit. Truth be told, I went where Paul went. Like I said, we all couldn't find a predominant leading line, but what Paul did find was some, I think it was bracken, some green bracken that just caught your eye at the bottom of the image, and it gave the image some colour, some green, because as you'll see, the rest of it is just so bland. The trees bare, the background is all hazy, so the bracken at the front just give the image a little pop of colour that just bursts into the image. But that was an epic hour. When that mountain, which I've recently found out was Inglebury, when that just appeared out of nowhere, out of the clouds, orgasmic, as a certain vlogger may often use the terminology. You know who he is, I won't name drop. But anyway, we're climbing on up because I believe there is a lone boulder. Not just a lone tree, a lone boulder. So I'll get off because, as you can hear, my voice and breathing is all changed. So I'll check in when we get to the boulder. Right then, we've made it to the lone boulder. I was just saying to Paul there, it doesn't look natural. It doesn't. I'm not convinced that's just nature. I think that's been put there by man. I'm not convinced that's normal.
Rubbish.
It's too perfect. But what I've done, I've set up with a composition, and I'm just going to sit and wait to see if the clouds in the background will clear, because that'll just add to the composition. I mean, I'll take one with the cloud covering it because I'm here, but I'm quite happy to sit and wait, bide my time, and if that clears, then it's been worthwhile. And like I say, if it doesn't clear, then I've still got an image to take away and process. So like I say, I've got set up, and if I get a decent one, I'll bob it up. So I've taken two images, one, like I said, with just the boulder as the foreground interest, or the interest in the image, and a second image where the cloud did break ever so slightly. Now, I will have to crop that image just so you can catch the mountain with your eye, because from the angle I'm at and the distance, I think I'm at 55 mil, you can't really make it out. So by cropping it, I hope you can make out the boulder and the mountain in the background. But now we're off to another boulder, so let's pack up here and head on to the next one. Just FYI, this is going to be my longest vlog to date ever. So let me know if you prefer my 10 or 15 minute ones, or if you're even still watching right now, you're enjoying these long ones. I'll be happy to split them in half sometimes. But like I say, if you're happy with these long ones, leave a comment down below and I'll work on them in the near future. And I'm
checked out?
no. Paul thinks I'm checking out. I was just informing them.
Going for an epic.
I'm informing them that this is going to be my longest.
Yep.
So I'm just asking the guys to let me know if it's something they like, and if they don't, then let me know.
If they follow me, and if they don't, then you know they don't like them.
Okay, right. So you will know about Paul. You will have watched his vlogs. Now,
Only if you get long break time.
comment on mine or Paul's, and let us both know if you do like these long half-hour plus ones, or if you do prefer the 10 to 15 minute ones. It's always interesting to know what you guys enjoy. Yes, we do it for ourselves, but we also do it to entertain and bring you along with us. So your input is very, very important to us. So comment away. So on the way to the next boulder, Paul just noticed a sheep standing on top of the limestone path with some beautiful light on a mountain in the background. So in the words of David Attenborough, here we see a wild Paul Compton stalking his prey. Stalking. The question is, did he get it?
I've got it, but I've got a bit of wire going through the middle.
He got it, but he got the wire out. I'm sure he can clone.
The sheep's now staring at us.
The prey is still in his sights. He will not be beat.
Tell him to stop. Tell him to stop.
Kevin, stop!
Stop! Stop! He's put his head down. Will you look up?
The sheep is putting up a fight.
Will you look up?
This is live, this is raw. The sheep is putting up a fight.
Oi,
He's arguing with the sheep, he's talking, and the sheep's having none of it.
Trevor! Adam! Tony!
He's having none of it.
Ow! 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 Alan!
Well done, Nige.
It's just
So we've moved on over the limestone path, and we've came across this lovely, lovely mountain, and the light has just graced us with his presence. Absolutely graced us with his presence. Now it just says to Paul, there's no foreground interest. Now, does there have to be a foreground interest for your images? Can you just appreciate what's in front of you in the distance? I always thought you did need a foreground interest, just to anchor the image down, if you like. But this one, I think it lends itself just as a lone image with nothing else but the mountain. So I'm going to shut up, get the image, because the light has changed as I've been speaking right now. So I'll get set up and I'll bob it up. Right then, as you can see, I haven't fallen over. This is through choice. I've come down really low. I think it's a small rock, but it's covered in moss. It's just a bit of foreground interest. I thought I would try and find something. I thought I would try and find something, and I have. I'm not sure if it'll work, but you've got to try. So I'm going to have to focus stack because the rock and moss is so close to the lens, And obviously he's so far in the distance.
You're right, mate.
Keep going, Dan. Keep
You're not
going.
vlogging again, are you?
You can do this, Dan. You can keep going. Stay professional.
I've only come over to have a look and see what you're doing. What have you got?
Just the moss in the foreground.
Moss in the foreground.
I don't know if it'll work, but I'll give it a go.
Not a bad shot though.
The
Not a
light's
bad
gone,
shot.
though.
He's thinking about it. I'll leave you alone. Bye.
My regulars will know that always happens, so I was expecting it, truth be told. Yeah, so the moss. The light has gone in the background, unfortunately. So do I wait or do I carry on? I'll carry on and we'll see what happens. So I'll chuck it up in a second and again, let me know what you think. So if you don't like this long one, I do apologise. If you do like it, drop a thumbs up, yeah? I really appreciate it, honestly. If you're new around here and you like this and you like these locations, why not subscribe, share, comment and like. So before I make this into an hour long, I will thank you ever so much for watching. It honestly really is appreciated. So from the limestone path in the Yorkshire Dales, thank you ever so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time.